Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share. I would appreciate all of that very much. Thank you. To all of you who are already my subscribers, thank you so much. I love you all, and I love your comments. They're always so beautiful. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's based on my life and my twin flames' life. I've written 2 books in the series so far. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, Books 1 and 2. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box below. All you've got to do is hit the little black or gray arrow right underneath the video to open the description box. You can also find links in the description box to view trailers that I created for each book that give hints to the storyline. I also have links of live videos that I'm uploading from Facebook. I'm reading book 1 aloud. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 and book 2. I'm reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers. I've gotten up to chapter 10. There are 18 chapters in the story, so I'm a little bit over halfway through reading it out loud. You can also find a link to the playlist where I'm keeping all the chapters as well as the trailers. So if you like free audiobooks, if you like superheroes, this is a brand new kind of superhero, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. You can also find links in the description box for my authors page on Facebook, as well as my personal wall if you would like to follow me or even send me a friend request. I also uploaded a couple of live videos that I did on Facebook a few years back where I tell my story, my life story. You can also find a link to my friend April's new astrology channel. Check her out, subscribe, she is awesome. Also, if you would like a personal reading and you would like to book one, the information for that is also in the description box below. This is a timeless reading. If you're attracted to it, that's when I trust it's right for you. This deck. If a card is upside down, it means that the energy is not fully in effect or fully manifested. It doesn't have a different meaning altogether. And also, for me as a reader, major arcana cards are messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before incarnation to experience lessons that will raise the vibration of your soul. I view minor arcana cards as messages about your free will as a being. Okay, so this is the Celtic cross spread. The positions for me are a little different than other readers, so I'll explain as I go. Now, at the heart of everything for you right now, Pisces, you've got the universe. In other decks, this is called the world. What this is it's like a portal. The end of a cycle is over and a new cycle is beginning. Okay? If you look at this, this is very much like a portal. It's very powerful. I'm being drawn to this. This just looks like power coming out of their mouths, almost like water, which is your element, Pisces. Yeah, so a cycle is ending and a new is beginning. You'll see that this card is right side up. So this energy is in full force. You are right now going through this new portal into another cycle in your life, and it has very much to do with your divine blueprint. Again, we have a major arcana card, and this is the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Pisces, and this is the Hermit energy. Okay, so this is you. This is always read right side up, by the way. And this is you just going deep within yourself. With COVID and everything, you may have been spending a lot of time by yourself, in your home, in the quietness. What this is finding enlightenment from within. Okay, this is when you kick back and meditate when you focus on yourself, um, when when you meditate, you're listening to who you are. You dive into who you are in all aspects of who you are. And I like to say that, see, this is the star, okay? The star in the major arcana is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, healing. And what you do is you go inside and pull this star out, and it's recognizing what brings you joy, who you really are inside, and that's the healing part. It's enlightenment from within. You become enlightened about who you are. Okay, and this is exactly why you're going through this new. You're ending a cycle where you didn't know these things. Okay. You're ending a cycle where you were just kind of functioning. Now you're practicing self-love. You're empowering yourself. You're finding out what really brings you happiness and what you don't like. You're clearing things out of your energy that you don't want anymore. You are recognizing who you truly are inside. Okay? Now, the next energy that we read is what is at the root of everything at this time. And this is fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is Sagittarius in particular. Over here we have Mercury. We are going through a Mercury retrograde, which will be going on until November 3rd. You'll see that this energy, let me just had to fix my lighting a little bit. This energy is right side up, so this is in full force. Now, there's been some sort of swift movement that happened recently, whether it's you got some messages all at once or something happened very quickly. It doesn't have to be something negative in any way. It just has to do with, now, fire, which is the wands, is all about energy itself, basically. Fire is energy. It also has a lot to do with the divine. You could have had a lot of swift movement in your spiritual path, which, hello, you did, okay? But also this could be, since this is a minor arcana card, this could have been a decision that you made, something that happened within your life that just went really quickly, and it could even be bringing you happiness. I'm being drawn to this this rainbow right here. Okay, now sometimes, you know, like I said, this is in retrograde, Mercury's in retrograde, but it doesn't always mean that that is upsetting. Sometimes what it does is it puts a focus on something that isn't balanced, that isn't quite correct, and it just prods that energy to fix itself. And since you've already been doing that type of stuff right here, there you go. Things are being adjusted, especially the masculine energies of everyone around the world right now. As a writer of twin flames, my focus is very much on the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine, and I'm noticing through all my readings that with Mars in Aries retrograde, there has been a lot of work being done on everyone's masculine energies, and everything is being altered. So if this movement had something to do with masculine energy, there you go. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. And while I normally say that this is getting a new perspective on life, which I think that you are still doing, okay, since this is the energy that's moving out of your life, the first thing that I heard when I picked up this card just now is life in suspension. Your life has been in suspension, probably due to the COVID, or some other sort of circumstance in your life. You felt like you were just kind of stuck. Nothing was really moving, nothing was really going on, but then boom, this happened. Okay, so now your life doesn't feel quite as stale or stagnant. And this is a right side up energy, so this was full on. Okay, if it had been upside down, I would have said you were beginning to feel like your life was in suspension, but it never fully manifested. But no, this was fully manifested. You were feeling, yeah, I'm feeling kind of stagnant. Definitely your life was suspended. It was standing still. You're still getting this new perspective though. You know, you are still focusing on who you are. You're still focusing on adjusting what you focus on in life and what brings you joy and what doesn't. Let me just adjust myself on this seat here. Okie dokie. All right. The next two energies that I read are future cards. Normally, this has been a more immediate future, whereas this would be a future that would happen after this one. But they're starting to switch up on me, so now what I have to do is just start reading them and then I'll know. Okay, so I read down and clockwise. So this is the first one that that I read. Notice they are both right side up. These are, if they had been upside down, I would say as a future card that this would be a possibility. They are both right side up, so these are definite futures for you. Now, this is another Sagittarian influence. This is the Major Arcana card for Sagittarius. Some of you may have a Sagittarius in your life right now, but it doesn't have to. What this is, in other decks, this is called Temperance. And it talks about moderation. This is the grand alchemy of life. This is also the single person twin flame card. Because twin flame, we, like I said, we all have masculine and feminine energies. And when we balance them out through this, and this is what you're working on, yourself, okay? In your future, you are going to be very well balanced. You are definitely on your way there. By being the hermit, you are balancing yourself. You're learning who you are. This is all about not too much and not too little. We always think that moderation is not too much, but there is an element of not too little in your life as well. And this, I'm being pulled back to this, okay? Stagnation. There's been too little of something in your life. Perhaps too little of you being able to go out. Too little of you, you know, I mean, people haven't exactly been, you know, shopping a lot or going out to dinner or taking vacations and stuff like that. I mean, some people are, but this could have been, see, that's just an example. There's been something that you have not been doing, and so your life was stagnating a little bit. But now I feel like it's just really, like these two are connected. See the rainbow in both of them? This rainbow energy I call glory, because when you have your masculine and feminine energies balanced, it creates a grand alchemy in your life that brings joy, that brings what some people would call luck, but it's really synchronicities and serendipity and blessings, because you are basically raising your vibration. High vibration is happiness. That's what you're trying to do. If you've got, so this rainbow energy is also your chakras, and chakras in your body are energy conductors. They're conduits, and if you don't know what those are, you might want to look those up. They are the rainbow colors. They start at the bottom with red, then they go to orange, then they go to yellow, then they go to green, and then blue, and then indigo, and then more of a lavendery purple. When I see it in my mind's eye, I see it as a mauve color. And so that's what makes the rainbows. We are beings of light. Okay? So you are balancing out these energies. This is a major arcana card. This is a huge accomplishment for you, Pisces. This is huge. This is the Holy Grail to me as a reader. And then you have another cup here. And so this is also the Two of Cups, and it's yourself. This is the single card for the balance of the twin flame energies. If I had the Lovers, that would be a counterpart. Some people identify as a sacred feminine mostly, and some people identify as a sacred masculine mostly. I identify as a sacred feminine, and I have a counterpart who identifies as a sacred masculine. Okay, but this is you. You're working on you right now. And so Pisces, I just want to say, good job. We need more people doing this. If everybody was able to balance out their energies and shine this beautiful, glorious energy out in the world, one by one, if we all change, if we all do this, the world, the human world, will become a better place. People always say we have to save the world. I say that we have to save humanity. The world will be fine without us. It's just that if we become better as a species, if the human species heals, and if we're all like this, and everybody's happy and everybody's balanced in their energies, then bad things that people don't like won't happen anymore, okay? And the earth will be healthier because we'll probably stop doing terrible things to her. Okay, so the next future card that we have here is the Prince of Swords. Now, this is a masculine energy, so I'm feeling this could be a masculine in your life, someone who would identify as a masculine, a sacred masculine, or this could be your masculine energies doing this too. This is intellect, okay? This masculine energy is very intellectual. This is a person who is in their mind a lot, and I didn't mean to say person, but I just did. So I think so a lot of for a lot of you, this is a person, because the court cards do represent people. You'll see that here in this 8 of Wands, there is no actual being. There is no person. Whereas the court cards in this deck, we have a prince, we have a princess, we have a knight, and we have a queen. We don't have kings. So this is the Queen of Swords' son. Okay, so this is not like a full-on mage type energy. This is a youthful type energy. So this is a masculine who's in his mind a lot. He's very intelligent. Sometimes he can be a little hard to know because of being in their mind so much. This could be an air sign that you're dealing with, which is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. These people produce ideas at high speed. And when I say masculine energy, it doesn't mean that this is a man, because there can be women who identify more as a masculine energy as well. So it's not gender related really at all. It is simply an energy. So you will know which one this means for you. This is also sometimes someone who is an occult initiate, because this describes an occult initiate would be an intelligent person that are thinkers, that understand abstract ideas, which is thinking outside the box, producing ideas at high speed. Okay, that's what he does. Now, the next energy that we read here is your hope card. And you'll see that this is upside down. So this is not fully manifested just yet, but you are hoping for it and you are manifesting it. This is disc energy, which is earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is a Virgo energy. You'll see Virgo down here. Hello. And then up here we've got Venus, okay? Now in other decks, like the Rider-Waite, you'll see a feminine, a woman standing there, and she looks very rich. She looks like she's got it all. A lot of them have her with like a hawk on her arm, and like in the old Renaissance days, if you could afford to buy a trained hawk to hunt down your food for you, you had a lot of money, okay? This is a card of independence. Okay, man or woman, it doesn't matter. What it means is that you've got everything in your health and your wealth, which is what earth is. This is your earthly energy. You've got your own money. You've got good health. You've got your own home. You are completely independent. And many times it means that the only thing that you don't have is, say, a romantic interest, a partner. Okay, so since this is a feminine energy and this is a masculine energy, and this is just now manifesting, it could be that what you want here is to develop your own life so that you are completely independent, so that if this is a love interest, this masculine energy, when you come together, you'll be of the major arcana, because this is the minor arcana card for the Empress. And the Empress is representative of the sacred feminine. And she is Venus. Okay? And she is abundant, which is what this is. So this is what you're hoping for. Now, your environment card, what's going on right now, is the developing energy of the High Priestess. Okay? You are, as a water sign, very, very intuitive. Water represents subconscious. What is our subconscious? Oh, pardon me. It is our intuition. Okay? Our subconscious is what we know but we don't know that we know it. Okay? And this is what the High Priestess picks up on. She meditates and she brings it in through her third eye. You see that her two eyes are closed because her third eye is open and she has her feelers out. Okay? This is Isis. This is divine magic. This is knowledge through just knowing, through your intuition. And then look at all of this abundance at her feet. It came in because of this rainbow energy. The High Priestess has already done this, has already balanced her masculine and feminine. She has already gotten her independence. And so she is shining that energy, and in return, she is feeling more. She's developed her energy. She's opened all her chakras, especially her third eye. The brow chakra is the third eye chakra. Her crown chakra is open. That's the top. That's the mauve chakra I was telling you about, okay? She is on her throne. She is already like a queen, but in her own world, okay? So, if you have been this already, and now it's upside down, what it's telling you that you're just not quite listening to your intuition right now. Okay? And some of you could be focusing on these chakras. You could be developing your third eye chakra right now, and so that's why she's like this. You are building the energy of the High Priestess. And like I said, for those of you who have received this upright and other readings where you were using your intuition, right now you're just not using it as much as you have been. But Pisces, you are one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. Now this is your fear card. So there's something about this union. I'm just feeling this union between this feminine and masculine energy here, okay? There's something about this that is bringing you some sort of fear, and it is full on. This could also represent a third party situations. There could be another person, like if this person is the one that you've got your eye on and you're trying to develop yourself and your intuition, to be independent, to be good, to be balanced before coming together and creating the lovers, basically, this counterpart situation, then I would definitely see why a third-party situation would be a bit scary at this point. But notice that we've got Mercury up here. They're telling me this is Mercury again. Mercury is in retrograde, so I feel like something is going to happen when it's over. And the retrograde for Mercury is until the 3rd, okay? The Mars in Aries retrograde is going on until the 13th of November, okay? Some of you, this may be a Cancer, okay? This doesn't have to be an air sign. This could be a Cancer, okay? So, but this also represents basically a celebration. This could be some sort of emotional celebration maybe you don't want to go to. I don't know. This is things like marriages, anniversary parties, baby showers. And for some of you, like with this COVID going on, I could understand why this would be in your fear section. You may not you know, with all this not having gone anywhere for a long time, and now say you've got this invitation to go to this party, you might be like, uh-oh, yeah, I want to go, it's going to be awesome, but I'm kind of scared. But you know what? Don't be afraid. See, because if it had been like this, I would have been like, oh, well, you know, you're starting to feel a little bit of fear, but don't stay in that fear, because then it'll flip. And then so this is like this already. So this is this, there's a fear that you've got, whether it's a third party situation or some kind of party that you don't want to go to because of some sort of fear. It doesn't have to be COVID. It could be a multitude of reasons. You know what is resonating with you and what isn't. So, okay, so this is air energy. This is more air energy, the sword energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. You'll see that this card is right side up. And this is the ace. This is a new beginning. This is clarity. Something is going to bring you clarity. It's going to cut away all the fog that you've got going on in your head, and you're going to have an understanding, and you're going to see clearly, and you're going to go, oh, okay. Now, saying that, I'm being brought back to this priestess. This is where you see clearly. This is where you don't. Okay? Now, when it comes to this as well, even if this is COVID-related fear, Archangel Michael is protecting you. This is the card of Archangel Michael. This is his sword of truth. It is green, like the tablets of Thoth, which is whose deck this is, the Thoth deck. This up here is there. My guides are pointing this out as your crown chakra is going to open up. You're going to see clearly. Yeah, this has to do with this. Right now, you're kind of in the clouds a little bit. You can't see quite clearly, but this is exactly what the crown chakra looks like, except it's that mauve color that I'm telling you about. So, yeah. You're doing a really great job in your spiritual path right now, Pisces. Okay, so don't worry, you're going to have clarity and you are protected. Okay? Just listen to your intuition as much as you can. If you have to go somewhere to this party or something and they say, and you have this inclination to wash your hands a lot, well, wash your hands. Don't put your hands in your mouth. It's that kind of stuff. Listen to your intuition, and you because you are protected. Okay. Sometimes there are things that we have to do. There are messages that we have to listen to stay protected. Okay. And for others of you, this is a third party situation. All right. So the energy that is an underlying energy here is the Princess of Wands. You want to be happy. This is a happy energy. This is a passionate energy. This is where you're just what's the word I'm looking for? You're taken away. You're not taken away. What is that phrase that I'm looking for? Swept away. Yeah. When you're swept off your feet with joy for life. She's got the sun at the end of her wand. And that is passion for life. That is happiness. The sun in the major arcana is the happiest card in the deck, period, the end. Okay? Now, this is you. And they're saying go ahead and look up the tiger totem as well, which is kind of different. They don't usually tell me that. Oh, yeah. You were about to embark. There's the tiger again. Definitely look up the tiger. Yeah, you got two tigers going on here. Maybe somebody was born in the year of the tiger. Who knows? Maybe somebody's got a tiger mom. But this is your totem for right now. They say look it up. Now, this is very alchemical as well. See, he's got fire in his hand. He's got water down here. He's got coins and grapes. That's earth. And then he's got the flying caduceus here and this dove. And that's the air element. I see all this gold behind him as spirit. Now, look at this. She also has fire in her hand and she's mixing it with water. How do you hold a piece of fire? You don't hold a piece of fire. He's holding a piece of fire. What? No, you can't hold a piece of fire. This is alchemy. You can't mix fire and water. Water puts out the fire, but she's doing it. This is accomplishing what you think is impossible, but it isn't. There's nothing in life that is impossible. There's people who can move things with their minds, with telekinesis. There's people who can read your mind with telepathy. Nothing is impossible. And so this is a new beginning. This is the zero. This is before the one even. This is your new beginning, but this is an alchemical new beginning. This is a leap of faith. And faith in what? Faith in yourself and faith in spirit. Faith in being protected. Okay? Now, you may be faced with a point in time where you've got a little bit of worry about your money. This is the lack mentality. But there's Mercury again telling me, again, this might happen before Mercury retrograde is over, okay? So when it's over, you probably won't be feeling this lack consciousness anymore. There may be something that you want to do, probably something that's the reason why this card right here is upside down. You want to be independent, but you're just not quite there yet, okay? So don't focus on what you don't have. It'll just create more of what you don't have, okay? Stay determined. There's another disc. This is the earth energy. Sometimes things go slowly, but if you're just determined, see this bull, he doesn't go fast. Bulls don't run fast. He's not a horse, okay? But if you stay determined, eventually you get there. Okay, and then you will have a new kind of stability. Here's Cancer again. So for some of you, this is really about a Cancer that you want in your life. But the divine is handing you something. You just don't see it yet. See the moon right there? You don't see it yet. The divine is going to send you something. But don't give up. You're going to feel like giving up and walking away, but don't do it because eventually there's the wedding. This is the 1111 card. You might want to go ahead and look that up. Okay, and then when you get there, don't be a deer in the headlights. You don't feel like so scared that you don't know which way to go, because the divine is going to show you. Okay, and then you'll have your new beginning. Okay, and it's going to happen fast. And there's that air. There's that air masculine again. Okay, and oh, look at that. This is also kind of a twin flame card for me as well. Okay, look at, these are masculine and feminine. That's what yin and yang are. But there's two of them. Okay, so this is, for me, this is a minor arcana card for twin flames. But this also means managing your money. This is also balancing out your money. And you'll have more options and your fortune will come in. It's your fate, your fortune, your destiny. Yeah, you know what? You just continue to have faith in yourself, in spirit, and that it will all work out, Pisces, and it will. Okay, so how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 out of 10, 5. Sorry. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 out of 10 cards. So half of this is part of your divine blueprint, and the other half is all up to you. Okay, this went a little bit too long. Thank you, Pisces. See you next time.